Shalom Akim, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, salutations to sincere Akim out there, but hopeful elect, right? Yeah, man, I just had a little epiphany, man, all right, reflecting on the scripture, Deuteronomy 32 and 8, which I'm going to bring out. I was watching, this was some weeks ago, I saw a video with Joe Biden, basically trying to relate to all the different races. This is when he was running, when he was still running his campaign, you know, before he dropped out the presidential race. All right, and I was thinking, because you had Kamala Harris sitting there trying to relate to black people, right? When she did a little Democratic speech in Atlanta, you know, when she had Megan Thee Stallion twerking for her and this, that, and the third. You know, basically trying to race bait us into those votes, you know. But you know, I was thinking, I said, man, you know, the Most High really did divide the nations, man. You know, He didn't intend for everybody to come together, and that's what these other nations who've been ruling even before the so-called white man. It started with Nimrod back in ancient Babylon, trying to bring forth all the races together under a new world order, and the Lord isn't with that. Never been with that, you know. So all of that, make America great again and build back America better, build back better America, and you know, all of that change and Martin Luther King's dream of a united human race, all right, a rainbow coalition like Jesse Jackson. The Most High ain't never been with none of that, man. You know, He's never been with none of that. And people come out with the lame excuse, we all bleed red, you know, and all that bullshit. That doesn't mean a damn thing, because the Lord created us different, all right? We all have different spirits in us, man. Now, there are some families or groups of people that are closest of kin, and that's the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 sons of Jacob. You so-called Negroes, you Latinos, and North American Indians, all right? We come from the same man, we come from Jacob. But even amongst the 12 tribes of Israel, there's, you know, different cultural difference among us, all right? And when you read the scriptures, really in the beginning, the tribes were supposed to be, I don't want to say segregated, but they wasn't supposed to be, what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't supposed to be like integrated with one another. In other words, if you were from the tribe of Judah, you would deal with a woman from the tribe of Judah. If you were from the tribe of Ephraim, you would deal with a woman from the tribe of Ephraim, you know? So, you know, that's how the Lord initially intended things to be, you know, but the sons of Jacob were all closest of kin, okay? And when it comes to these other nations, these outside nations, you certainly ain't supposed to have no dealings with them in no reality, all right? And the so-called white man, through a one world government or a new world order, which, you know, which they like to paint the facade that, you know, that this is, you know, peace for humanity, for all races to come together, intermingle with each other, intercourse with each other, you know, and you know, have these different mulatto babies or what have you, okay, and that'll bring peace, okay. But in all reality, it's the new world order is about the so-called white man, the elites of this society, ruling the world, ruling over the other nations. All right, it's not because they want to be joined unto the other nations, and you know, because even that defies the laws of the Most High anyway. Interracial marriages, the Lord ain't dealing with that. Okay, but you know, their goal of a new world order is really enslavement. Okay, it's really enslavement, but it's this bullshit facade that they push out there about, you know, all of the different races intermingling with each other. All right. This is Deuteronomy. I'm going to read the scripture. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 8. I'm just going to bring out one scripture in this video, make it real short. Deuteronomy 32 and 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when He separated the sons of Adam, we all come from Adam. All right? Everyone on the face of the earth descended from the man Adam. Okay? And the Lord divided the nations. He intended for the nations to be divided. All right? That's why there's so much cultural differences among us. That's why we even look different. We appear to be different. Okay? All right? In which really you're not supposed to judge a person based on their appearance. You're really supposed to judge them based on the spirit. Okay, because the scriptures tell you that Israel was scattered throughout the world. You know, that's a curse that befell us as a nation. You know, and that's why every Israelite is not going to look like John Shaft. You know, like Apostle Hall, Apostle Ricard, they always say that. You know, he's not going to have the big afro, you know, the dark skin, you know what I'm saying? And be a so-called black man. Nah, you get Israelites that look like the other nations. Okay, but that was a curse that befell us for disobeying the Lord's statutes and commandments of the Heavenly Father. So you're going to have Israelites that look like Chinese, they're going to look like Arabs, they're going to look like Africans, even going to look like the so-called white man, the nation of Edom, which is our sworn enemy. Okay? But the Lord intended the nations to be divided, not to come together as a rainbow coalition or one human race. Okay? And like I said, that's why there's so much cultural differences between us. All right? I'm going to read that again. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, all right? And every nation had a plot of land, a place, all right? A stake in the claim, a stake to claim on the planet Earth. Okay? That was theirs. All right? You know, when you look at a Bible map, right? Or the Table of Nations map, it shows you after the ark landed on Mount Arafat where the sons of Noah went. You know, Ham migrated more towards the south, Japheth more towards the north up in Europe, and Shem stayed around that Middle Eastern region in, you know, in Asia. All right, and it showed you that the Lord divided the nations. Okay, it says when He separated the sons of Adam. Okay, separated. The Lord deals with separation. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. And Israel was always in the center of the world, man. You know, the center of commerce. Look at a map. That's why geography, you're not going to understand the Holy Bible without knowing geography, without knowing history. All right? Of course, prophecy. Okay? You know, the historical events is accurate in the chronological order. And prophecy is most important because that's the times that we live in now. You know, but geography, you know, being familiar with maps, all right, also gives you a heavy understanding of the word of the Lord. Okay, so it says He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. All right, so the Lord is a separatist. At the end of the day, you want to call the white man, will, you know, he'll slander you and call you a racist, a bigot, and prejudice, and this, that, and the third. You know, to make you look bad for being a separatist, you know, and not wanting to intermingle with the other nations. Okay, call you a racist when being a racist is not necessarily a wicked thing. You know, it means you're for your own race. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. The so-called white man established a kingdom, an empire, right? He got America from being a racist, for being about his own, you know. And any other nation that got plot has a plot of soil on the earth, all right, or established a country or a kingdom, you know, they got what they have from racism, from being racist, being about their people first. Our people are the only people who are willing to accept every other race and hate their own, you know. But like I said, I was watching, you know, these different things that these presidential candidates have been saying, trying to relate to different people, because America's Babylon the Great, which the word Babylon means land of confusion. And what makes it so confusing is that you have so many fucking different nations living in America, you know. So if Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or Trump has to go and put his political influence on a certain people, he has to find some type of relation to them. You know, they have to find some type of way to relate to the people. You know, you had Joe Biden, I guess he went to a Latino community, and, you know, he claimed he grew up with Puerto Ricans and this, that, and the third. You know, he went to a Jewish community where he was rallying with Jewish people and said, yeah, I used to go to the local synagogue and this, that, and the third, you know. So Kamala Harris, right, which we don't even know what she really is she an Edomite, is she a goddamn coolie? Okay, but when she was in Atlanta, she was talking about how her family made so much collard greens, they washed it in the bathtub. All right, which no black family ever did no sick, demented shit like that, man. Wash fucking collard greens in a bathtub, the same fucking tub where you wash your ass at, man. Okay, that's just fucking despicable, man. You know, but you know she tried to, she threw that out there, thinking that black people was gonna be so impressed. Oh yeah, she could really cook collard greens, man. She's willing to go through those lengths to wash some collard greens and stir up and cook up some soul food. Okay, all right. When that's not relatable, no black person could relate to that shit, man. That's some heathenistic shit, you know. To take a whole bunch of collard greens and throw it in a bathtub to wash it off, man. That's where you wash your dirty, funky ass. Okay, we're not heathens, but that's that was her trying to relate to black people. You know, so these politicians do their witches, their warlocks, all right, and they use sorcery to try to charm the people, okay, and you have to act like you can relate to all of these different races and religions in order to win their vote come election day, all right. But it ultimately shows you that the Lord is not with integration and all races coming together. All right. So it's a 11-minute video. I don't want to make it too long, so I'm gonna end it on that note. I feel you get my drift. Hopefully you've been edified. I'm gonna say shalom while we're rocking to the next one. Shalom.